X school has requirement of one work education teacher, one physical
Doesn't
education.
matter because this is out of political expediency. The resolution is this. This is not out of academic expediency. If these posts are created, which are beyond the budgetary understanding, then we have to bear the additional cost of 262 crores. If your lordship go detail into it, my lord, more shocking things would reveal. Supernumerary post, my lord, the grammatical meaning also, my lord, leads that supernumerary means a number, you are doing something exceeding the number. This concept was developed in a cadre studies. Lordship is well aware, for the IAS there is a cadre strength. For the IPS there is a cadre strength. Equally, my lord, in all services there is a cadre strength. While we are discharging functions, some situations may arise where somebody was found to be working but may not have any place in the cadre strength. So what do you do? You throw the man out who was appointed otherwise. Then you create a post which is called supernumerary post so that this man can be absorbed.
Beyond the number.
Beyond the number. Therefore, supernumerary itself is something that you are going beyond the number.
And possibly that is why with the retirement or with this, that post abolition.
This is personal. The man goes, post goes. The cadre strength remains unaltered.
Remains same.
Now, my lord, these are all relating to, my lord, the absorption and creation of supernumerary post.
2007, 8 SSC 160.
So what is your job? The other thing, the vacancies were calculated according to the post sanction, how it works out. Rule 8. Sanction stands for the schools are there. Beyond sanction stand, no teacher can be appointed. So there may be vacancy occurred while advertisement was there. Supposing 1,000 vacancies are there in all government aided, whatever the schools, then advertisement was made. This 1,000 is within the or the sanction strength. Now, before the selection, the final list is according to the why this leverage was given. That maybe during the process, a new vacancy due to retirement or other situations occurred, that will also be included. But it is within the sanction strength. Now, this plus post supernumerary will offend the sanction strength of the school, where it could be accommodated.
Look, first of all, this is not a cadre service.
Now, where they will be accommodated? Supposing this 7,000 or 5,000 teachers are given, then the corresponding...
They will completely without loiter around. Because the rule says you have to first identify the vacancies existing or anticipating. And that's why they say that when you publish...
much match with the sanction strength?
Not.
Sanction strength, vacancy is...
Declared vacancy.
Yes, must match with the sanction strength.
That's true.
So, if today 5,000 new supernumerary post is created, how this sanction strength will be matched?
It will never match.
Where they will go then?
Loiter around. Loiter around.
X school has requirement of one work education teacher, one physical education.
Doesn't matter because this is out of political expediency. The resolution is this. This is not out of academic expediency. Whenever, first of all, again, if your lordship go to the rules, the vacancies, the categorizations are there. Before you declare, all these categorizations are taken into a bucket. Then it declare it. Even the rule says that it may so happen that before the final selection, 15 days before the publication, also vacancies, which should also be declared that these vacancies come. So that final vacancy position is terminated on that date. Thereafter, any vacancy that would go for the next year's selection.
No, these 5,000 odd vacancies were, when it was declared to be filled up, but treating it as a supernumerary, was the sanction strength of the corresponding schools
Yes.
were taken into account?
Kindly come to the rules once again.
No, it was taken into account in the
Yes.
cabinet decision that there was a,
Cabinet decision did not at all consider that.
that is what the cabinet decision, cabinet
Cabinet
required to-
decision doesn't say that. What is troubling my lord's query? The cabinet decision doesn't say that. Cabinet decision says the selection is over, the waiting list people are there, they are demanding employment. Therefore, to tackle the situation, we create this.
supposing supernumerary post can be created, supposing, but you have to fit in these persons against some post which are sanctioned post.
Now, this is new creation of post.
Where they will go?
That is, well, I could only say, my lord, they will simply loiter around. Where is the assessment?
How the salary would be paid? Because the
Special sanction? Cabinet had to specially sanction fund for this. Can't read the cabinet decision. Shocking in every respect. They say for this purpose, finance department says, I had referred it to your lordship. This is a proposal of school education department, a part of the cabinet decision, Miller paragraph 5, views of finance department. The finance audit department, government of West Bengal has agreed to the proposal of the school education department, vide so and so, with the following observations. This is a proposal of school education department for creation and filling up of 5,261 supernumerary posts of teaching and non-teaching staff, and creation and filling of another 1,600 supernumerary posts for work education, physical education, involving a sum of
not
rupees.
for creation. A school education department proposal was absorption.
No, that cabinet says absorption. My lord is rightly striking. They say creation, cabinet says creating for absorption, not for fresh recruitment.
Is there any difficulty for finance to sanction the financial or accord the financial sanction if it is absorption or there?
No, only say if these posts are created which are beyond the budgetary understanding,
Mhm.
then we have to bear the additional cost of 262 crores. Now,
Lack of harmony.
Milord, if your lordship go detail into it, Milord, more shocking things would reveal. The constitution of a committee by the minister, all of them are now in custody, was found by this division bench beyond the provisions of section 19 of the Act.
So this question possibly I also asked in some other matter where it came to the notice of this court while taking in the other determination that at one point of time the commission was directed not to deal with any matter. School education department took over all charges. Then whether the question was whether a statutory commission which was been created
Could be defunct.
could be defunct by this. Now here section 19 is subject to this. Now this is an independent statutory body. It may at least point out to the state that here there are places where your direction offends the rules which is the which is operating in the field of appointment, is it not the obligation of that statutory body to point out?
Was it? That's their main duty. They are created for that. But as I say, because you have been empowered, the question is whether it will use it as a sword or as a shield is depends on your own.
As you are right from the beginning, you are highlighting even the executive instruction under Article 162, I possibly, whatever, that this is subject to the other provisions of the Constitution. So the mechanism is such that to look into adherence to Article 14, these bodies are there. So
They are created, they are the trustees of the people's right.
exactly. If they fail to discharge that, was there? It is nothing on record to suggest, at least to return to the request of the government that these are the areas where commission cannot do that or is supposed to not to act in that manner because of these restrictions of the rules, but this has not been done.
On the contrary, they have recommended. The memo, cabinet memo says school service commission has recommended.
Recommendation comes after this decision of the cabinet.
Kindly come to it. You kindly come to the internal page 2. There, Lord will find the chairman of the Central School Service Commission.
মুলতানি না করে উপরে লেখো বিকাশ বাবু দিকে।
Page 2 of the internal page 2. Sorry, 3.
Supplementary affidavit, page 5.
লিখে দাও, ওটা দাও। এক মিনিট দাঁড়াও ওখানে, আমার কাছে আছে। একটু এদিকে কানটা খাড়া রাখো, গল্প করো না বসে। আচ্ছা ধরুন এই বান্ডেলটা একটু নামান, এরপরে internal page 3.
Yes, the proposal of Central School Service Commission and Commissioner of School Education under the heading. Got it? The Central School Service Commission, Chairman West Bengal Central School Service Commission, with a letter dated so and so, placed a report to the state government stating that 5,261 numbers of candidates have been affected by rank jumping in the first SLST and third SLST, and 1932 posts of assistant teachers for class 9-10, 247 for assistant teacher 11-12, 1102 posts for group C, and 1980 posts for group D. And if all these similarly posted candidates like Shoma Dash are to be recommended, 5,261 posts are required to be created.
So this is a suggestion of the commission.
Yes. Then the chairman School Service Commission further, days later dated so and so, placed a report to the state government stating that there are 751 numbers of candidates for 11-12 group C, group D who are not in any list, either in panel or in wait list. The West Bengal Secondary Education has also confirmed the fact of such appointments of non-teaching staff beyond the list prepared by the commission. The chairman of the commission further stated that for teaching posts 9, 10, 11, 12, who do not feature in any list, either in panel or the wait list, should be cancelled by the commission without waiting for and direction of the Honorable Court. This was an honest suggestion. Similarly, for cases relating to non-teaching candidates Group C, Group D who do not feature in any list, may cancel the appointment letter directly. Proposal of the Commission for School Education is the Commissioner of School Education, with this proposal dated so and so, proposed to create such number of posts.
So this is a proposal.
Observe. The School Service Commission says that they should be terminated.
whatever those names are.
Now, the Commissioner of Education, that is the ex-officio secretary of the Education Department, he says that 16 numbers supernumerary post, breakup 750 work education, 550 physical education, to absorb all waitlisted candidates of physical work education subject to validation of panel.
Just the off the track. Now, if the commission has all the records to identify 1932 assistant teachers for 11, 12, 247, 19, 247 for 11, all the numbers, including Group C, Group D, suggesting the cabinet to cancel their at a go. What is the difficulty in identifying them?
You go on searching difficulties, we cannot have an answer. And that too for a particular category whose names were not in the list. They were appointed. The other things are there.
So, to this, can we take a look of the commission's affidavit here?
Yes, kindly see the commission's affidavit. SSC has also made a supplementary affidavit. মেনটা দাও
দুটোই দাও, সব দাও আমাকে, ওটা খুলে ধরে দাও, ফাইলটা ধরে
সিদ্ধার্থ
দাও,
মজুমদার
পাঁচ করে ধরে দাও। One is of supplementary.
Siddhartha Majumdar has affirmed this affidavit. November দেখছি তো।
One was given affidavit in opposition on 28th November 2022.
28th November. Yes.
Other supplementary was affirmed on
Supplementary on 19th February 2024.
24.
Number, they have wasted 3 pages on the ground of maintainability. Let's start from paragraph 7. Paragraph 6, all maintainability by statutory body. Now, paragraph 7, their statement comes.
Opposition or supplementary?
Opposition.
Paragraph 7.
28th November.
Paragraph 4. 7, yes.
It's important to read. I'm reading there. I deny that the petitioners are entitled to be called for verification or that there are several discrepancies or illegalities in the merit list. My lord is not dealing with that. I'm not troubling my lord.
No.
Then kindly come to me, lord, paragraph 9. With regard to government order dated 19th September 2022, got it? Whereby the government proposed to create supernumerary posts for assistant teachers. I say that the government order came as a policy of the government for accommodating waitlisted candidates. The commission, merely being the recommending authority, has no role to play other than implementing the directions of the school education department.
Correct. It is not correct.
Absolutely betraying the trust.
This commandant decision suggests that this was actually initiated from the end of the
School Service Commission suggested. Government investment for which it issued notice it as so which is merely a schedule for conducting the counseling of assistant teachers for work education. I deny that notification referred to an incomplete violation of Rule 12.4 of the rules. I say that the Rule 12.4 deals with upper primary teachers except physical work education. The petitioners belonging to are not governed by 12.4 but governed by 13.9, all the same. Then with regard to the petitioners being called for verification after the creation of supernumerary post, I say that the question did not arise as the supernumerary posts were created for the leftover waitlisted candidates who are actually successful candidates, who could not be recommended for want of vacancies. But if they could not be recommended for want of vacancies, how could they be successful? Then everybody is successful. Because if they've got vacancies are marked, if anyone who doesn't come within the purview of the vacancy is unsuccessful.
What is about the expiry of panel? Is there any suggestion and any statement regarding expiry of panel here?
Well, I do not find, my lord, about their statement. Yes, kindly come to me, lord. No, nothing is there. State policy is my automatic extension, but the SSC in the first affidavit doesn't say anything on that, but in the supplementary affidavit. Oh, I mean, the supplementary affidavit, they have annexed the application by which they wanted to say that these posts are created to accommodate illegal appointees. Therefore, the SSC, in fact, which your lordship, I think, is trying to search out, has betrayed the confidence vested on them by the statute.
If a statutory body does not work for which it has been created, removal of the...
Yes, but the state is empowered to dissolve it. State didn't want to dissolve them. State didn't want to use them for these illegal purposes.
The post holders, rather the office bearers, should be removed, or the entire commission?
Entire board will be dissolved.